This will be the largest group of assembled fans in the Western Hemisphere. That's why they need a big house. Welcome to Ann Arbor, home of the Michigan Wolverines. We're really looking forward to this matchup. You've got a team that's made its way into the top 25, now trying to pass an all-important road test. As we'll see, the number 23 team in the country, the Colorado Buffaloes, taking on a team from the Big Ten, the Michigan Wolverines. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Time to get this game started. The Buffaloes will kick it away to start. And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Back to pass, it's Warren. Now he's going to glide away from pressure.
I think he did a really good job, first of all, keeping his eyes downfield. You could see he wanted to throw the football. But when it's not there, don't force it. Tuck it down, get some positive yards.
Offense will have to use its first time out of the half. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Quarterback making adjustments with his receivers. Trying play action. And the Heat gets there, and they get him down at the 14-yard line.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. They'll immediately call timeout.
Timeout, Michigan.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Off play action. Steps away to find some room. Got his man downfield. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. And the Wolverines come to the line with a new set of downs. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
Well, we knew coming into this one, this was an offense that wanted to come out, sling it around, but the timing is going to have to be a whole lot better. This defense has athletes who can close on the ball and make plays, and you saw it right there in that interception to open this game.
Handoff from the gun. They make the stop at the 37, but not before he's got 10 yards and the 1st down. And the Buffaloes are in the hurry-up. They'll give it to him again. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense.
It's an offense that takes pride in being physical. They try to get it going on the ground, but no gain on that one.
Just nowhere to run, not a lot of wiggle room for the ball carrier.
This defense came in knowing that they had to match their physicality. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Looking to throw, it's Sanders. He looks that one in nicely. Makes the grab, and he's dragged down. They're looking at a third down and short from the 33. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback on the move, still looking. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on third down. Now on fourth down and 5, they'll try to move the chains. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take a shot. And the ball is picked off. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception.
Really early in this game, you're seeing the ball hawks on both sides of the ball. Interception on the first drive of the game, and now they come out, and this defense gets a pick in return. There are a lot of dudes in the back end with speed, with the ability to close. What a phenomenal play by that young man just now to get the ball back to his offense.
Now on 1st and 10 from the 27. He's looking to throw it. Forced out of the pocket. He turns it loose to the left. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Couldn't make the play on first down. They'll try it again. 2nd and 10 from the 27. Lets it fly. He's got it. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Well, that's a really nice job surveying the field and delivering an accurate throw. You know, when I think back to Michigan quarterbacks, I think of guys like Elvis Gerber or Tom Brady, Jim Harbaugh, Brian Griese, guys that could hurt you throwing the ball from the pocket, surveying the field, reading defenses, and making quick decisions. This guy has the ability to do all of those things.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. They go to the ground. Running with power. And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Second down now as they're ready to go back to work. Leaves it with the back. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it.
Well, if at first you don't succeed, try again, right? It's been really hard for this offense in this game to run the football, but they finally break off a big run there. That could be the play they need to really generate momentum and get this run game.
Plows ahead for a pickup of 4 down to the 14. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. Pushes ahead for a pickup of 1 down to the 13. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Running to the left. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense, sir. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
It's 4th down now, and this likely the final snap before the 2-minute warning. The clock has stopped, and we've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. The Wolverines looking to convert on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Pulls it in. It's Loveland. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on down.
And they decide to go for it. They decide to be aggressive, try to throw the football down the field. Receiver, quarterback, not on the same page. No dice, turnover on downs.
And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. Quick pass on the fly motion. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love.
Fires into traffic, intercepted. He'll try to take it back. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Michigan. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. Go lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick six. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Trying to get behind the defense. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. He's loose down the left side. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown, Buffs! Well, I'm not sure who was closer to the receiver there, the defensive backs or us here in the booth.
That was great execution on offense. Receiver wins the route one-on-one, shows off his speed, gets himself wide open. There was no question where the quarterback was going to get that one. Nice job.
And they add the extra point to finish the drive. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner is stopped. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. Handoff to the single back. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27.
You know, you start day one of training camp running your base runs. You need a few yards, you run these plays. You need a first down, you run these plays, you rep them over and over and over again. Not sexy, they're not pretty, but in the end, they're effective, and they get you that new set of downs when you need them.
Well, the offense knew what they needed to get that first down, so they dial up the running play, and they get just enough to keep the drive alive.
Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. And this looks disastrous. Oh, down he goes. A huge loss on that play. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. They'll run play action. Looking to the big tight end. Got his man.
And, David, I know there's a part of you that wonders what if had you played tight end. You and I have been out in the field pregame before. We've been spinning it around with your athleticism. I know you wonder what it would have been like to go make plays like that.
I tell you what, I do wonder what if now, Jesse, because now you can't hit these guys. Like, you're not allowed to hit them high, all the targeting. Like, if you're a big body guy with good hands, you can go make a lot of money. It might have been a little bit safer, might not have got hurt. So, yeah, it might not have been that bad of a living.
I understand the desire to keep the ball, but going for it inside your own 40? On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. And it's going to be batted down. They'll turn it over on downs.
Well, I knew the coach was confident in his offense. I did not know he was that confident this early in the game. 4th and long. I thought he'd just punt that one away and let his defense take the field. Interesting.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Caught in the backfield. It's Hunter. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On second down, looking again to throw. A little floater there that falls incomplete. A 3rd and long coming up here. Looking to pass. It's Sanders. Feeling some heat. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Sends it downfield. And it's incomplete. The long pass on 4th down is to no avail.
That is a great job by this defense, coming up big on 4th down when it matters the most. You could tell they were dialed in. They knew they were going to throw the football. The defense was locked in on the quarterback. Great job defending the pass, forcing the incompletion on 4th down.
Lets it fly deep downfield. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be 2nd down.
And you've given up this drive and then come down the field, and you had such an opportunity to get the pick and close the door and shut down the drive and not give up points. That's a big missed opportunity for this defense.
He lost it high and deep down the left side. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. And the Wolverines will kick it away first, and we'll start the 2nd half. He'll bring it out. It's Horn. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. And the Colorado offense is coming back onto the field. And in a low-scoring game like this one, David, every possession is magnified.
And I think more than anything, it just gets frustrating. And you got to put that behind you. You got to see what this defense has been doing to be so successful. Palmer, now use it against them.
Yeah, David, I think for a play caller, this is tough, right? It's like you have to have the perfect play on just to get a 1st down. In these types of games, I think you're just trying to get guys out in space, see if a dude can break a tackle. Maybe that generates an explosive play, and it breaks this trend.
Oh, he's going backwards, in trouble, and down he goes. A tremendous loss. And they're trying to dig out of the hole on 2nd and long from the 9. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. And the Buffaloes headed quickly to the line. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. And the senior just took that one out of the air and sends it the other way. Guys, here come those maize and blue winged helmets on offense. The sledding has been tough. Scores have been at a premium, Jesse, and every possession seems like it could switch the momentum of the game.
Yeah, Reese, for this offense, just feels like they just haven't been as physical. And for this offensive coordinator, David, he's having to go deep into the playbook just to try to generate a 1st down.
Well, and the good thing is there's not a ton of game pressure because the other side's not scoring either. But if you can find that one thing, get that one positive play, and then maybe you get those juices going and something can start to build.
From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. That's caught. It's Klein. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf. Now on 2nd down. Running back searching for a hole. Not a lot of daylight there. Let's give him one to the 14.
Man, that D-tackle is a freak athlete. Did you see him come out of his stance and beat the offensive lineman, getting to the running back? Cat-like quickness.
Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Fires into traffic. It's picked off. He was looking for room to return that, but he'll just hand it to the offense. They'll take over at the 18.
What a beautiful sight. And not only are we big and strong and powerful and athletic, you can have unbelievable hands to the mix because we can catch a football too, just like those little DBs, create turnovers, force interceptions. Let's go.
They'll leave it with him. Crosses the 30. He's got away. He's run out of bounds, but not before turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Those outside runs, if they can get the edge like they do, great job by the right guard, right tackle, getting the edge. And now what does this do? This makes cornerbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle. As opposed to linebackers and big defensive players, you get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover and don't come up and make tackles.
They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
How about the defender being a heat-seeking missile? He was on radar lock. He found the football and flew down with some bad intentions.
Buys a little time with his feet. Pressure in his face, and he lets it fly. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Dropping back, it's Sanders. Pocket starts to collapse. And the defense is all over the quarterback, and down he goes. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On fourth down, going to the air. And it's swatted away. It's a turnover on downs.
Man, those fourth down stops are so huge for momentum to turn the ball back to your offense. Great pass defense, seeing the ball, breaking on it, swatting it down so the receiver couldn't make a play. Nice job by this defense.
Final play of the quarter coming. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half.
Timeout, Michigan. In other schools around the country, Slippery Road, 45. Tippin University.
1 second left here in the third quarter. Comes out throwing on first down. Quarterback now breaking the field. And that is interception number 3 on the day.
That's the end of the third quarter. And after 3, we are all tied up.
First down to start the drive after the break. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Crosses the 35. Oh, look out! He's at the 30. And that tackle almost certainly saved a touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. And that one is why offenses are hungry for big plays. They've got it 1st and 10, threatening inside the 30. Getting some heat. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Tackled immediately after the catch. The Buffaloes want to move quickly. He'll just keep slinging it. A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buffaloes! They've got the lead here in the fourth.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. And here comes the Michigan offense back on the field. Well, let's see if this drive goes better than the last one. They were in and out quickly after the quick pick, David.
Yeah, first play, big mistake, man. Now, let's get this offense in a little bit of a rhythm. Maybe before you open it up again, Palmer, or do you trust him right away?
He seems to me like the guy maybe that just needs to kind of get into the flow of the game. So maybe you get the running game going here and just give him some easy looks to let him get lathered up.
Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Second down coming up. The give to the back. That's what you expect from a senior. Don't give them any extra yards. Great tackle there. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. To the ground to try to pick up the first. At the 45 on his way. And wisely gets out of bounds to stop the clock. They've got the first down, now in plus territory and a chance to save themselves. The Wolverines come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Gonna run it. It's Edwards. And I think they'll give him 2 on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground. Take away that run game. Make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short coming. Defense trying to rise up. Looking for a man. It's Orji. Fires downfield. Lost the defense is wide open. And he gets out of bounds to stop the clock as the offense moves closer, trying to pull it out. In search of that tying touchdown. They've moved the chains a couple of times. It's 1st and 10 again. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Lets it fly. Almost intercepted, and that might have been the ball game if he had held on. Instead, it's 4th down.
I can't believe it. He had a chance to just end the game right there. If the defender makes the catch in the end zone, up a possession, this is ball game. But because he put it on the ground, this offense still has life.
4th down, gotta have it here. Pressure coming. Incomplete on 4th down, and man, did they need to keep that drive alive.
Nice job by this defense in a clutch moment. You knew they were going to throw the football. 4th down, great coverage, break on the football, force the incompletion, and more importantly, you get the ball back to your offense with a chance to just run this clock and get out of here with a win.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Finds just enough daylight to work his way up to the 19-yard line. The defense will use a timeout, and the clock is stopped with 24 seconds left. You've got a 3rd and manageable, back up in your own end, but convert here and you get some momentum. Motion from the offense. Quarterback quick pass to the receiver. Really nice job to get it past the sticks, pick up the 1st down at the 30.
And these touch passes, it's so hard because there's always action off of it, right? If I fake this pass and I can run it up the gut or I can throw it and they just spread me out and make me defend so many things, and you could tell they got on the edge quickly, got the big 1st down.
He's working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Looking downfield, it's Sanders. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today. Trying to take it back. And he goes to the ground, and that's how this game is going to end. Not exactly a ton of points in this one. They just couldn't overcome the offensive struggles and come up short.
And that's a bad feeling when you're the offense, because you see your defense time and time again getting stops, giving you the football back and giving you an opportunity. The offense, they just couldn't pull their own weight.
I hear you. It's a